Hello and welcome to another live stream. I'm XGW Caleb, and today we are going to be watching a very cringe Jehovah's Witness drama. I don't know why I am in a little square. I think that I changed something in the settings and now I can't figure it out. So we're gonna watch a little Jehovah's Witness drama called we haven't watched, called "Not One Word Has Failed." Now, I like to do this every now and then. Let me just start sharing the screen. I like to do this every now and then, just doing a little drama reaction while we just take a piss and have a little nice, good, fun time, usually while I wake and bake, which I'm definitely gonna do right now. Now, this not one word has failed. We're gonna show you some. Actually, let me. When did this come out? No one word has failed. JW. I think it came out 4 years ago. I don't even know. I will look in IMDb, but yeah. No words has failed. Wow, I can't even find it. Anyway, we're gonna watch Not One Word Has Failed. While we just have a little wake and bake. I was gonna do that. I was planning on doing this maybe yesterday because I usually do it on Saturdays, but yesterday I had like a lot of going on, and today I realized that Jake, my friend from All Worldly, was not gonna be doing a live stream. So I'm like, maybe that's a sign for me to like do a live stream instead. So yeah, let's just start on it. Well, I say hi to everyone. Black Wolf. Hi, Elizabeth Sarim.
Greetings. My name is Joshua, of the tribe of Ephraim, of the family of Joseph.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I usually watch it like twice as fast. We're gonna put it just a little bit faster. How about we put it 1.1x? All right, because I mean this is slower, but I don't. I feel like I watch things way too fast. Hi from Mexico.
I was Moses' attendant. After Moses' death, I was appointed by Jehovah to lead the nation of Israel across the Jordan into the promised land.
Wait, is this dubbed? Can you guys see it? Let me just rewind and you can watch it again because I feel like it's Willem Malefant's voice, but that's very clearly not Willem Malefant. Where is he, by the way?
Greetings. My name is Joshua, of the tribe of Ephraim, of the family of Joseph. I was Moses' attendant. After Moses' death, I was appointed by Jehovah to lead the nation of Israel across the Jordan into the promised land. Jehovah of Israel across.
Fuck. It is dubbed, right? Am I wrong here? I think it's definitely dubbed.
I will neither desert you nor abandon you. Be courageous and strong, for you are the one who will cause this people to inherit the land that I swore to their forefathers I would give to them.
What a horrible voice. I am God, and this is my godly voice.
I took those words seriously. There was no doubt in my mind that Jehovah would fulfill what he had spoken regarding.
It is definitely dubbed. Like, yeah, 100% dubbed. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it like closely, it is definitely 100% dubbed.
His people. Every word of his to my forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph, had come true. There is no need to doubt Jehovah in any matter. We may not know exactly how things will work out, but Jehovah's word will surely take place. I stand before you today to strengthen your faith and your confidence in Jehovah, our God. So let us now go back in time some 3,500 years. As our story develops, you will see how not one word of Jehovah has failed.
Oh, wow, that is...
Moses, my servant, is dead. Now get up, cross the Jordan, you and all this people, and go into the land that I am giving to them.
Did they not know that the first minute is critical for engagement? Like the only thing that this guy did is just like mouth it to some words that Willem Malefant said, and then he just looked at like this painting. Like this is a terrible introduction to this drama. I've never seen this. This is so bad. Like I feel like even for Jehovah's Witness standards, this is terrible.
Joshua, you seem to be deep in thought. What are you thinking about? The land of promise?
No, I'm thinking about the heart of our people.
What do you mean?
40 years, Caleb. For 40 years we have wandered through this wilderness. And for what
That's Caleb. That's me. Did you see that? They mentioned me.
reason? The people's lack of faith.
I well remember how, right after we left Egypt, Moses sent you and me and 10 others to spy out the promised land. You and I brought back a favorable report. The others stirred up fear.
The 10 spies, Caleb, reflected the collective heart of the people. How quickly they turned against us.
I remember. They even threatened to stone us.
Yes, they were.
This is another thing that you shouldn't do when you're writing. Just FYI, when you're writing literally any story, you should not have a conversation about things that they just did. Like, yes, and as you remember, you, my brother, when our mother, because you are my brother, came in, and then like just dump a whole bunch of exposition. That is literally one of the very most basic things that you learn not to do in like the first story writing a class that you could possibly take. Like this is the most basic kind of like storytelling is being like, I don't know, it's being stepped over. I feel like it's just why are they so bad? I don't understand. Like can't they just like watch a YouTube video about, like, I know that they don't go to higher education, but can't they just watch a YouTube video or two about how to screenwrite? It's just, I don't understand.
Were
It's so bad.
overcome with fear, and they thought that the Anakim, the so-called giants, were the Nephilim, the offspring of demons. I can still remember their faithless complaints.
Moses, these are not ordinary men. They will crush us as if we were grasshoppers. It would be folly to confront them.
Moses,
Oh,
think.
okay, guys. Is that it? Is this the drama? Like, I thought this was the introduction. Is this the whole drama? Is this the whole, like, it's just people in very extremely bad, like, dress up, like plain dress up, that you can tell had just literally been like cleaned and ironed right before they wore it, and then just like a couple of paintings behind it. I've never seen it. Is this it? We're just gonna increase the speed. I feel like let's go 1.5, because if this is it, like, come on.
How can we possibly conquer such people? Their cities are fortified. We will never breach their walls.
Think of what they will do to our wives and children.
How quickly they forgot Jehovah's mighty acts in Egypt.
Yes, but those faithless ones are gone. This new generation is different. They're full of zeal, ready to obey, eager to get into the promised land.
Now we stand before another body of water, the Jordan River, ready to cross. Will this new generation have the courage and the faith to enter the land of their inheritance? Jehovah spoke to me only this morning.
What did he say?
Just as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will neither desert you nor abandon you. Be courageous and strong.
Caleb, there is no doubt in my heart. Jehovah will not leave us. But we must put our full trust in him. We must show unwavering obedience. Our enemy is strong, but Jehovah is stronger.
With Jehovah's help, we will succeed. I have been waiting.
Did you like that sound effect? That stored sound effect? Let's just hear it again. Come on, let's just hear it again. Swing? Like it sounded so real.
Our enemy is strong, but Jehovah is stronger.
With Jehovah's help, we will succeed. I have been waiting 40 years for this.
Pass throughout the camp, Caleb. Command the officers and the people. Get provisions ready, because we are about to cross the Jordan to take possession of the land that Jehovah is giving us.
It shall be done.
Okay. So the way that they designed this, right? They got Malefant and like a whole bunch of other people like just recording their lines, and then they were like, okay, we have some costumes like in storage, very clean. We'll clean them again, we'll wash them again, we will iron them, and then we will just like have people who just learned their lines yesterday pretend to give the lines in front of these badly painted backgrounds. Like, just what is this? What is this?
Where are my 2 spies?
Here we are, Joshua.
Go, take a look at the land and at Jericho. Report back to me what you have found.
We will return to you shortly.
I can't buy any of this. Look at this. What is that? Oh my God. Guys, we just got a set. Look at this. Do you see this corner? That is the closest thing we're gonna get to a set in this drama. This is horrible. This is the worst Jehovah's Witness drama when it comes to production alone.
You men have been sent by God.
Of which God do you speak?
Why, Jehovah, the God of the Israelites. He must have brought you to my house.
What do you know of this God?
We all have heard what Jehovah did to the Egyptian army and to Pharaoh.
Oh, I also love how, like she's supposed to be a prostitute. So they're like, oh, so she obviously wears red and very, very, very like a very red lips because she's a prostitute, right? In the Bible, obviously.
I do know that Jehovah will give you the land.
Us?
Jehovah's Witnesses believe that sex workers absolutely always wear red. These kinds of, like, obviously they never show cleavage, right? Like that would be too much. But they always like wear red, like red dresses and like red like lipstick. It's insane. Like, sure, of course, that's a sex worker outfit.
Yes, I know that you are Israelites. Do not be concerned. The fear of you has fallen upon everyone in the city. For we have all heard how Jehovah dried up the waters of the Red Sea before you when you left Egypt.
Speak more softly.
And when we heard that you defeated Sihon and Og, we lost heart. No one has the courage to stand up to you. For Jehovah your God is stronger than our gods, and he fights for you.
Open up. Open this door.
Who is it?
Open this door now, in the name of the king of Jericho.
Sadmonkey says, what happened to Jake? His all worldly channel disappeared. I literally just like, what are you talking about? It's right here. What are you talking about? Like, he just did not stream today. Like, that's it.
Jericho.
I'm coming. Quick, this way, up the steps to the roof. Cover yourselves with the stalks of flax.
Open up.
Just a moment.
Bring out the men who came to you,
What men? Men come and go from here at all hours of the day and night.
the strangers who have come into your house.
Oh
They're
my God!
spies.
Did you see that Kramer entrance? We need to watch it again. Oh my God! We need to watch that Kramer entrance
Open
again.
up.
Just a moment.
Bring out the men who came to you.
What men? Men come and go from.
What is that? This is giving high school teacher vibes. I'm not joking. I mean, I don't think so. I've seen better acted high school theater, and not only better acted, but usually when you go to a high school theater thing, the script is solid because the script was made by an actual writer, right? Like, it's just like this has nothing.
From here at all hours of the day and
This
night.
is nothing.
The strangers who have come into your house. They are spies from the camp of Israel. They have come to spy out the city and all the land.
Where are they?
I do not know who you mean. Oh, now I remember. There were 2 men who came to me, but I did not know where they were from. Excuse me, I had to consider who you meant
You
by.
knew exactly who we were talking about. Where are they? Bring them out to us.
There's no one else here, as you can see.
Check the roof.
Sir, there were 2 men. That much I know. But when the city gate was about to be closed, the men left and went out into the dark. I just don't know where they have gone.
There's nothing up there but some flax drying.
If you quickly chase after.
Also, I love it. I love that the implication that we have to believe here is that the Israelite soldiers were with this sex worker because they were just looking for refuge. Like were they paying for their service? No, they weren't paying for her service. No, they were just there. They had just. That's where they were.
Them. You will catch up with them.
Come on then.
You had better not be lying. If we don't find them, we'll be back.
Come on, stop talking. We have to get going.
Like this is far more believable in the Bible if you think that the Israelites went to like this sex worker, and this sex worker like blew their brains out like so well that they were like, you know what, she needs to be saved. Like she's so good at this, like she absolutely needs to be saved.
They're gone. Come down quickly.
Thank you. We owe you our lives.
You owe your lives to your God. He rescued you from their hands.
Yeah, you owe me for the sex work that I just gave you. Like that's what you owe me for.
Do you really believe this?
Yes, with all my heart.
Only from what you have heard?
Yes, I believe that every word that Jehovah speaks will never fail. And now, please, swear to me by Jehovah that because I showed loyal love to you, you will also show loyal love to my father's household. And you must give me a sign of good faith. You must spare the lives of my father and mother, my brothers and sisters, and all who belong to them. And you must save us from death.
What is your name?
I am called Rahab.
Rahab, if you do not tell about our mission, then we will show loyal love and faithfulness toward you when Jehovah gives us the land.
Here is a rope. They must have closed the city gate by now. Descend from this window. There are no guards on this side of the wall. No one will see you in the dark.
Thank you.
Go to the mountains and hide there for 3 days so that those pursuing you may not find you. Then you may return to your people.
And you?
Do not worry about me.
We will be free from guilt respecting this oath of yours.
I love this. Look, I have this brand new red rope that I just got from the hardware store. Use this. This brand new red rope made out of nylon. Use this.
Look, when we come into the land, this cord of scarlet thread you should hang outside the window, and all your father's household you should gather into the house and stay inside.
Let it be according to your words. May your God Jehovah be with you, and with me and my family.
Jesus. All right.
Jericho fell, and Rahab and her family were spared.
Is he still there frozen, you think? Like how long do you think she has to like stand there for?
Jehovah had decreed that everything in the city be destroyed, though all the silver and gold were to be delivered to his treasury. No one was to take anything for himself.
Sorry, but how the heck does the two spies know it was gonna work? Because of the power of boners, Makura. Like obviously, because of the power of boners. Like if you sometimes listen. Sometimes when you're like with a really good woman, right? Like you just make promises, and then through the power of boners, that just like your God is like, you know what? I am gonna do that because she is a very talented sex worker. I'm gonna save her, and that's this story. That's literally this story. What the fuck is this? What is this?
Achan, what is it? Why are you looking so smug?
We are rich, dear one.
Rich? What are you talking about?
See for yourselves. Give that to me. That's mine.
You have done well, my husband.
I took it from the rich, selfish, ungodly Canaanites.
Did anyone see you?
No, I was careful.
Are you sure?
Yes, no one could possibly know.
Father, this will give us a good start in the promised land.
But we must hide all of these treasures.
Yes, keep them hidden. What no one sees, no one knows. Agreed?
Come then, let us hide all of it.
This is a terrible drama. This is the worst Jehovah's
When we
Witness
attacked
drama.
the city of Ai, we suffered defeat. Jehovah then revealed that someone had taken something that was to be destroyed and had stolen gold and silver meant for Jehovah's treasury. The next morning, Jehovah had all Israel come near, tribe by tribe, family by family, household by household,
The way that he
man
mounts
by
it,
man.
just
Finally, Jehovah revealed the disobedient man. My son,
My lord,
please honor Jehovah,
no.
the God of Israel, and make confession to him. Tell
look
me,
at that! Look at that! Like my lord, like it's just like my what? It's just,
my son,
my lord.
please.
what is
honor-
that reaction shot, man? Like, what is that reaction shot, man?
My son,
My lord.
please.
My son, yeah. My God, I dropped one of my earbuds. Jesus, this is so
Honor
bad.
Jehovah, the God of Israel, and make confession to him. Tell me, please, what you have done. Do not hide it from me.
For a fact, I am the one who sinned against Jehovah, the God of Israel. When I saw among the spoil of Jehovah an official garment from Shinar, such a good-looking one.
And?
Yes, and 200 shekels of silver.
Go on.
Yes, and 1 gold bar weighing 50 shekels.
Achan, why did you take them?
I desired them, so I took them.
But why? Look at me. Did you not hear the same words we all heard? The instructions were clear. The city was to be devoted to destruction. Were you not aware that it and everything in it belonged to Jehovah?
Yes, I was.
And yet you stole these things?
I was, but Jehovah is my God, so technically, if I am his people, belongs to me, right? And it's not like Jehovah was gonna spend it, so I in a way I was fulfilling Jehovah's will, Master. How would Jehovah spend all of this, Elder, Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Why? What does this garment from Shinar mean to you?
It was... You have to see it, Joshua.
They say disobedient is the worst thing you can be. There are child rapists out of the congregation, but yeah. The worst thing you can be is disobedient. Like, that's it. Like, the absolutely worst thing you can be inside the Jehovah's Witness cult, or inside any other cult for that matter, is disobedient. And they're actually showing it here in the drama, in this terribly acted drama. It's so like thinly veiled that their purpose for this drama is very clearly shown. The purpose for the drama isn't to show that Rahab they wanted to exercise faith in the one true God and therefore got saved, right? Like, no. The important thing is that Rahab was just exercised faith in God, so she was ready to obey, and this guy was not ready to obey, so he got killed, and before he was just looking all around. I guess that didn't work out the way that he thought it would.
It is beautiful. It is one whole piece, the finest material, fit for a king. I have never seen such brilliant colors.
Enough, my son, enough. Tell me, where is it?
It is hidden in the ground, inside my tent, with the money underneath it.
Go, Ishbak. See if these words are true. Nedabiah, go and find his family. Achan, did you not know that Jehovah would see you?
I didn't think of that.
You had no need of these things. You have a bull and a donkey and a flock.
I don't know what to say.
And once we are done with taking the promised land, you'll have a whole bunch of slaves of the people that used to live there. Like, come on, man. You didn't have to steal this silver from Jehovah. It's just... Apostle Ministries has a good point. He says King David literally screwed a guy's wife, lied about it, and then had him killed and got no punishment. Achan stole some shit and got a note up to and got death. Yeah, exactly. It's all about in the Bible. It's all about vibes. I feel like if you're a bad person, then if you do one bad thing, then that's it. You die, right? You may be even a little bit. You may try to be helpful and try to not get the Ark of the Covenant to fall or whatever and trying to touch it. You're gonna die, right? You're gonna die because you're not supposed to do that. However, if you're a good person, right, like David, you can do a whole bunch of things that you're not supposed to do, and you're gonna be fine because because you're good, because you're friends with the higher up, which is Jehovah. So as long as you're friends with that guy, as long as you killed a whole bunch of animals to keep him happy, because remember, he really likes the smell, then he's gonna be like, you've sacrificed a whole bunch of animals for me. I think we can do away with a little bit of killing to get into some wife's pants.
For a fact, I have sinned against Jehovah, the God of Israel.
Why have you brought disaster upon us? Jehovah will bring disaster upon you on this day. Nedabiah, take them away. Jehovah warned that willful disobedience brings bad...
he just condemned him to death, and then he's like, well, anyway, there's something that I want to tell. And like the guy is still like being like grabbed away, like grabbed back. And the guy is like, anyway, as we were talking about, like, what is this drama? Look at this. Look at this. It's like, oh, take them away. Oh, I am super angry. Anyway.
Bring disaster upon you on this day. Nedabiah, take them away. Jehovah warned that willful disobedience.
See, the guy is literally being taken away, and he looks back to him, like he looks back to this guy, but this guy is already talking to the camera. Like exactly, like the fourth wall break is too funny. Exactly, because like the guy who he just condemned to death is looking at him while he breaks the fourth wall. It's just an intention. Like you kind of wonder, okay, like this guy's supposed, like this guy from the drama, he's supposed to like be in this dramatization, right? He's supposed to live like that. What is he seeing right now? Like, just is this him talking to God? Like, are we God in this scenario? Like, I don't. It's hilarious.
Jehovah warned that willful disobedience brings bad consequences. Achan's case shows that in this way too, Jehovah's word never fails. But what of the Canaanites? Jehovah gave his word that they would be destroyed. This also came true. But we could not always foresee how things would work out. Who are you? You are not of our people. Where do you men come from?
We have come from a...
Look at this. Oh my fucking! Look at this. They not only are they wearing the worst beards ever, but they're like, oh no, they're supposed to be like from a long way back, right? They're supposed to be like travelers, and they actually, like, these travelers actually made an effort to like make themselves look that they've been traveling for a long time, right? So they actually wore like dirty clothes and worn out sandals and the dirty their faces. And here they were like, no. Like, dirty clothes, that is too much. Like, our clothes cannot look worn whatsoever. They need to look like they are brand new from the fabric store, because it's usually just fabric. So we're just going to dress them in like brown clothes, all right? Because dirty clothes, they can't look dirty. So his face will look dirty, but his clothes though, like brown, they're going to be brown. That brown is dirty, right?
Very distant land. Now please, my lord, make a covenant of peace with us.
Please, my lord, we are your servants.
How could we make a covenant with you? That may not be possible. We must be careful to obey the direction from Jehovah.
What? Did he look at the camera just now, fake Melonfin?
How could we make a covenant with you? That may not be possible.
I guess we're like the camera is like super close to the guys. So, but it looked like he looked right at us.
We must be careful to obey the direction from Jehovah. Perhaps you are dwelling nearby.
No, my lord. We've come from far away, from a very distant land. We have heard of the fame of Jehovah your God, and of all that he did in Egypt, and how he defeated 2 kings of the Amorites who were on the other side of the Jordan, just as he said he would do.
So our elders and all the inhabitants of our land told us, take provisions with you for the journey, and go to meet them. Tell them, we will be your servants. Now make a covenant with us.
What?
See this bread of ours. It was still hot on the day we left our houses to come here to you. And now, look, it is dry and crumbly.
And these wineskins were new when we filled them, but now they have burst. And our garments and sandals have worn out because of the great length of the journey.
See? They're not worn out. You can see that the clothes are brand new. They're just brown. They're not worn out. They're just brown. Like, why? What? I don't understand. Like, Jehovah's Witnesses have to like be like super tidy and clean, like when they represent all Israelites, when they were literally living in the dirt. They lived in a camp in the dirt. And then these guys, like this, the point of the story is that these guys like fooled Jehovah's people by pretending that they had been traveling for a long time and by literally wearing like dirty clothes. So it would look like they have been traveling for like months or whatever, right? And the Jehovah's Witnesses are like, no, you don't understand. Not even an ounce of dirt can touch these clothes. We're just gonna make them like, I know that they're gonna say that their clothes are dirty, but they cannot be dirty because they cannot be dirty. Why? Just grab the clothes, rub them in a little bit of wet dirt for a little bit, right? And then put them back. Like, that's it. It will do what, like, it's the point of the story. Like, oh my God, this is terrible. This is terrible. And it's not like you need to be a professional for that. You know, I feel like that is like the easiest thing to do. It's not like I came up with it because I'm not indoctrinated anymore, right? Like, it's just, why didn't they do it? Like, it's also not like they needed to get money. No, they just needed to grab it outside and then just rub it in the dirt for a little bit. Like, just rub it in the dirt for a minute, and then it will look like at least you'll be like, yeah, no, at least they tried. It's not just brown.
I must discuss this matter with the older men. What do you
The
think?
elders,
They seem to
Jesus.
be sincere.
And they have evidence to back up their story.
Oh my God, this is an elder meeting. Look at this. They're like, yeah, no, this guy was an elder, so he got into an elders meeting.
Let it be just as you have spoken. We make a covenant of peace with you and your people.
Please, swear to us.
We do swear to you.
I do swear also.
And so do all of us.
Joshua, the men with whom we made a covenant just 3 days ago, they lied to us. They are not from far away. They're from Gibeon, only a day's march from here.
Are the men still in the camp?
They are.
Bring them to me. Why did you trick us by saying we are from a place very far away from you, when you really live right among us? From now on, you are cursed, and you will always occupy a slave's position as gatherers of wood and drawers of water for the house of my God.
I love this story. I absolutely love this story from the Bible, right? Because in the Bible, it says that the Israelites were doing such a slaughter, right? That these guys that were neighbors, they were like, they were too afraid of being slaughtered by the Israelites. So they got themselves dirty and tricked them into being like, yeah, so you cannot like kill us, right? Like, it just, please give us a covenant so you don't slaughter us and our families. And they're like, and the Israelites are like, and that's why they are the race of our slaves. It just, like, that's it. Like, that is the moral of the story. That is why these people are enslaved in the Israelites, because, you know, their great grandparents like did a little trickery because they were afraid to be slaughtered. Like, it's a very bad story. And once you start reading the Bible, like that, this is the kind of stories that just made me stop believing that the God of the Bible was, like, you know, truly the creator, that a God that is like all love and that knows it all. Because the point of the story is that these guys were very afraid of being killed. So they tricked the guys who were killing everybody into agreeing that they were not going to kill them, and then the guys that were killing everybody, which were so mad that they got tricked into promising to not kill these guys. That they were like, all right, we're not going to kill you, but you are going to be a race of slaves. We are going to enslave you. You never said anything about slavery, and you know, that was like Jehovah's people.
It was because your servants were plainly told that Jehovah your God had commanded Moses, his servant, to give you all the land and to annihilate all its inhabitants. So we were afraid for our lives.
We know that whatever Jehovah declares will surely come true.
And now we are at your mercy.
Do to us whatever you think is good and right.
So may our word prove to be. We have sworn to a covenant of peace with you. You will come to no harm. The other Canaanites were already preparing to fight us. Just imagine what took place when they heard what the Gibeonites had done.
Counselors, what are we to do? You know the situation. The whole city of Jebus is in turmoil. The people are paralyzed with fear.
It is true, my lord the king.
I haven't slept for 3 nights.
May Baal grant you peace, O king.
Peace? Israel has crossed the Jordan and defeated Jericho and Ai. Soon they will be at our gates. The people are saying that their God Jehovah parted the river at flood stage, and that he made Jericho's walls fall flat.
I find that hard to believe, O king.
The fact is, General Zaham, that Jericho and Ai are no more. Do you believe that?
There is something else you need to know, my lord.
What is it? Speak, Enlil.
The Gibeonites had defected. They have made peace with Israel.
What? How do you know that?
The report has just come in. We have confirmed that it is true.
No! Gibeon is a great city, even stronger than Ai. All its men.
Oh my god! Did you, oh my. Oh my god. Did you see that ripping on garments? And oh my god, you can really buy that. He's in despair. Look at it.
How do you know that?
The report has just come in. We have confirmed that it is true.
No! Gibeon is a great city, even strong.
You can even like tell well the Velcro was holding the fabric together. Like, couldn't you get like an actual already like pre-ripped piece of fabric so he can actually get to like rip the fabric? Like at least for the shot, just for the one time that you're gonna be filming it, why is this so bad? Why is this so bad?
Stronger than Ai. All its men are warriors. Why would they do such a thing?
They believe that Jehovah will help Israel conquer all of our cities.
Ah, ridiculous. Baal is stronger than Jehovah. Has not Baal...
Ridiculous? Isn't that like the fabric that you're wearing over your head, buddy? That's ridiculous. What the hell is this?
We have offered him?
He will...
Like, he looks like he's wearing, like, the tablecloth from, like, a fancy wedding.
Protect us.
Why didn't Baal protect Jericho and Ai, priest? Didn't they have enough sacred orgies? Sacrifice enough of their children?
Oh, king. These Israelites want to destroy our culture, our traditions, our very identity.
Worship aside, O king, we need to be practical. We cannot leave Gibeon unpunished. If we do, other cities may side with Israel.
So, what do you advise?
I recommend that we gather together with the other kings of Canaan and march against Gibeon immediately.
Baal will march with you.
My lord, may I say something?
Speak, Enlil.
Perhaps Gibeon's decision was not entirely unwise.
Explain yourself.
We're not confronting merely an army of men, my lord. We face a powerful God who fights for those people. Gibeon understands that.
So what do you suggest? That we capitulate to Israel?
Perhaps that's the course of wisdom.
Wisdom? What kind of man are you?
Did you not hear how Jehovah freed Israel from Egypt?
Dude, you just said that the Israelites want to like destroy your culture and your way you're living. And you're like, yeah, that's why we should just like allow them. What? I feel like I just had like a deja vu. Didn't this just happen in a different drama? Like I swear to God, like I just had like a huge deja vu where I feel like I'm making this point for like the 5th time or something. This is like, it's like, yeah, no, this is the Israelites. They wanna just like slaughter our people and just like get rid of our culture, get rid of our gods. And may I speak? I believe we should let him. What?
And what he did to Pharaoh's army at the Red Sea. The Egyptian army was far stronger than ours, but it was wiped out in a single day.
Are you letting those rumors frighten you, old man? There is little truth in them.
My lord the king, they are not merely rumors. I have spoken with men from Egypt who saw these things happen with their own eyes.
Ah, that legend is more than 40 years old. We must be realistic, O king. We need not cower before the enemy. Israel is weak and unskilled in warfare. We need to act, and act now.
You speak well, Zaham. Send for the other kings and their armies. First, we shall punish Gibeon. Then, by the might of Baal, we shall annihilate Israel. No more.
Look, you can tell that they're running out of floor. Look, there's only so much floor and they're running out. He probably like did a huge step over here and he's trying to compensate because he keeps looking at the floor. Look at it.
First, we shall punish Gibeon.
Look,
then, by the might of Baal, we shall annihilate Israel. No more will the name of Jehovah be mentioned in this land.
see, he ran out of floor, and they had to like cut back to like this guy while the other guy was still delivering his lines. Why is this so terrible? Like you could have done a second shot. You could have done a second shot of this. Like, I don't understand. Why is this so bad? Even for Jehovah's Witness standards, why is this so bad?
5 kings of the Amorites came and camped against Gibeon to war against it. At that, the men of Gibeon sent to me, saying, come quickly and rescue us. So we went up, and Jehovah said to me,
Do not be afraid of them, for I have handed them over to you. Not one of them will be able to stand against you.
Once again, Jehovah's word came true. As the kings and their armies ran away from before us, Jehovah hurled great hailstones on them, so that more died from the hail than from the swords of our fighting men.
Wait, that's the hailstones? Why is nothing wet if Jehovah threw hail? Why is nothing wet? It's just like hailstones. Like the Jehovah's Witnesses hailstones, it's just like stones. It's just stones that Jehovah hailed from the heaven. Like that's hailstones from them.
But the sun was starting to set. It was then that I called out to Jehovah before the eyes of Israel, saying, Sun, stand still over Gibeon. And
also, I love that, like he killed a whole army. So we have 3 people here to show that. We got 3 people here. We got 3 people here to show how Jehovah killed a whole army. Like 3 people. You can still see them breathing because this is terrible. This is extremely terrible.
Moon over the valley of Ajalon. So the sun stood still, and the moon did not move until the nation could take vengeance on its enemies. I enjoyed a long and eventful life, and I saw many miracles. I saw Jehovah's 10 plagues on the Egyptians, how he brought us through the Red Sea while he destroyed the Egyptian army, how he provided food and water for us in the wilderness, how he fought for us time after time and protected us from our many enemies and brought us safely into the promised land. And I have learned many things. I have learned to accept Jehovah's discipline and to trust in his word with all my heart. In the case of Rahab, I saw how faith and firm conviction can transform us as we keep making the
Remember this corner
truth our own. In Achan's case, I saw how vital it is to root out selfishness from our heart and to obey Jehovah's words fully. And the most important thing I have learned,
What?
I can testify.
What was that? Like, did he forget? Did he almost forget that he was gonna say that? He was like,
and to obey Jehovah's words fully.
Oh, but also,
And the most important thing I have learned, I can testify with all my heart and with all my soul that not one word out of all the good promises that Jehovah has spoken, not one word has failed, and not one word ever will. They will all come true.
oh Jesus! Oh my God! What? That's it. Produced by Watchtower Bible Tract Society of the year Brooklyn, 2014. This was made in 2014. So I guess they were just like trying to figure out how to make dramas. But this is terrible, though. Like, this is the worst made drama that Jehovah's Witnesses have ever made. Like, it's right? Like, come on. Am I wrong? Am I wrong here? Am I alone here? I feel like we just saw the absolutely worst Jehovah's Witness drama. At least with Jehovah's Witness dramas, you have like a little bit of I don't know, some like production value, like with the Jesus drama. Sure, it's like boring AF, but you can tell like they built like the whole freaking village and all of that stuff. I feel like now they're doing it, like they're actually spending a whole bunch of money like doing it. But here it's almost like the governing body dared the department that is in charge of like doing this drama to like do this drama with like no time and no budget. They're like, you have 4 actors and you have this studio, and we have 3 lights in the studio. There's 2 orange lights and one blue light, and then we have a corner of a house. And if you want something, then maybe like we have this like see-through cheap fabric, so you can make a tent out of it. It's just, oh my, I don't understand how this came to be. I'm just trying to like rationalize it and be like, yeah, this came to be like this because this was made by like Jehovah's Witnesses when they hadn't figured out how to make dramas. But I feel like even if like this is like Tommy Wiseau level of that, like not even, because even Tommy Wiseau, like even when you watch The Room, you still like get the vibe of what the person was trying to say, And like you're not like you're not like well, I mean you're wondering a lot of things, but you at least you see that it's trying to be a movie. I don't even know what the hell this is trying to be. This is like, what if we got the worst parts of a play and the worst parts of a movie, and then just like mesh them together? Like it's terrible. It is terrible, and it is kind of. It's no wonder that they just uploaded this to jw.org with no fanfare. They literally didn't announce it or anything. And I think it's probably because they're a little bit embarrassed about it. Could it be? Could it be that even Jehovah's Witnesses themselves are embarrassed about this drama? I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to have a quick little live stream. Remember, like this is just like for like relaxing purposes. It just to take a piss because honestly, like I've been working on a Christmas video. Like it was supposed to go out on Christmas, and I've been working on that video like since November, and I'm still working on it. So I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I just like to like go on a live stream to just say hi to you guys and be like, yeah, you know, like I can just say hi to them. I don't need to just post a video. So yeah, Rindala is so relaxed right now. So let's just, I don't know, like should we watch another one? Like not watch another one. Like it's not